What's going on, guys? We're here for some MeaslyRunts Blood Bowl 2 action. We've got Alagass here and his Insane Bolts Lizardman squad. What's going on, man?
Nothing much, nothing much. We're finally getting to this.
Yeah, man. It's been about a week and a half, I think we've been supposed to start this up. So it's about time that we stop holding everyone else up. All right. So this is, in case you guys don't know, this is a Stunty league. Meaning that all our teams are complete and utter shit, and you don't have any regular players. The Underworld Denizens were not doing as well as I had imagined they would in the beginning. Oh man,
they pick up once they get their mutations.
Yeah, I think that we're just a little short. I think for this specific season. Just because I think that I won't get a chance to level up my players within the amount of time that we have, you know?
A couple of them might get it. I don't know how many you've got. I finally got a blocking skink, but he's injured, so he's not.
Oh no, miss next game?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got 30k petty cash I'm not going to get to spend? Man, do I want to take Fez instead? I really like Bomber Dribble Snot. Oh, we'll just take Fez. Alright, so we're gonna bring a Fanatic. There we go. And let's get this game started. Yeah, so the fact that you can only bring 12 goblins is like gotta be the worst possible limitation.
It's kind of the same with lizards. I mean, that's not 100% true, but you're not gonna see that many skinks because they're expensive.
Right. How many? I mean, you can max out on 16 skinks, or?
Right, but like you're not realistically going to do that.
Right.
Just give an enormous amount of inducements to the other teams.
Right. Well, I think that's the problem I had. I actually I went with 9 fan factor in the beginning just to try to you know, get those kickoff rolls in my favor, and I did not get any kickoff rolls in my favor. We've got our. There's your Croxagore. So now, do you have any special naming conventions for your team?
For my team, no, I didn't. The only thing I thought was into the team name, because it's a pun on Usain Bolt because the skinks are so fast.
Right, I think he's the Jamaican sprinter, right?
Right, yeah, he's the guy that's so fast he can turn, look left, and pose for a camera shot while still winning.
Right.
Oh, you're actually giving it to me for... Okay, interesting.
Yeah, so I typically like to kick off first, which I've been told is the European way to play. I've heard it's very American to receive the ball first.
For me, it just depends on the team matchup.
Yeah. Give you. No, yeah. The fact that I think I've got one, or now I've got 2 upgraded goblins. So I've got a horn. And I've got a blocking goblin. Those are my 2.
I saw the blocking one. Oh, there's the horned one. Okay.
And yeah, and
so he's your blitzing goblin then.
Right. And so the one thing I wish I had done was I really wish that I had gotten like a two head or big hands. I just needed like a few more level ups, really.
I think the guy in our league that really. I don't know if it was intentional or not. He kind of read into the meta of this kind of league. He rolled a double on a goblin. It's J-Wada. He did not take block. He actually took tackle, and man, he kicked my ass with it.
Oh man, just constant tackles.
Yeah, it's literally good on every team in this kind of a league. So it was actually it was well thought out, so to speak.
Right. In my head, I had this grand plan for this blocking goblin, you know. But it's like none of that can play off in what is it, 5 games?
I don't know how many teams are in here.
I think it's 5. I think it's 6 teams. So I think there's 5 games. I think this is the 4th game. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure. I think I've just been beaten so badly by halflings at this point.
Just kind of feels like it's that long.
Yeah, I'm like, my eyes are going blurry, you know? And my world's oldest Fraggle, my Warpstone troll, in the very first game, he got 2 injuries, and so I really thought he was going places, and then that was that. That was it for injuries.
So why didn't you name him? I don't remember what they're called. For some, the name sticking out to me is Gord.
Oh yeah.
Why didn't you name him after one of the big giant fucking things?
Well, the world's oldest Fraggle was like the key Fraggle, right? He was like the super old one who they like went to when they needed like wise advice. And so in my head when I was making the team, I was imagining like, you know, this him being this big central figure, the world's oldest Fraggle, you know.
Okay.
Ooh. And okay, we can dodge. Oh man. There we go. Oh, and you'll get one more. Ooh, here it goes. I love that about the Stunty, just the sheer amount of dodging that'll happen. Oh, there goes my horn blitzer right off the beginning. Oh no.
I like to surf.
Yeah, I you know, that's okay, no long-term injury, but he's out this round, man. That's the second time the Horn Blitzer has went out in the first 2 rounds. So pretty much I think my team would actually have been better off if I had chosen no upgrade. Because at least I would have gotten the team value. Yeah, I missed that one there. I should have, I guess, not taken the dodge. Alright. Go for the reroll and pick it up nicely. He dodges away. I like how you do the one move out of habit.
It is pretty much habit, yeah. I've been playing this freaking game way too long.
Right. Ooh, buddy.
I like playing the mean teams a lot.
Yeah, well, if those of you watching the video don't know, Alagass is the leader of the Ogre squad in our Wild Hogs League. So he is he brought the nasty Ogre heat this year. Well, he tried his best. The Ogres are a hard team to play, man.
That's, yeah.
To say the least.
I'll play a real team next season, I promise.
Yeah. I don't know that I want that to happen.
I'm kind of pseudo OCD. I like team diversity, so I would want to pick last. So like if there's, or at least close to last. So like if we get 16 people next season, I want to see what most of the other people like. I don't want to. If I pick, let's just say I pick Wood Elves, and someone else picks Wood Elves, I'm gonna want to change.
Right. So to avoid having doubles.
I'd rather play a team I don't even like playing than
have a mirror match.
Team. You're right. Yeah.
That makes sense. Actually, I could see that being. You know, actually, I mean, I went for the Orcs because that's what I always play. But next season, that was the same thought I had, is I was kind of going to see where people go with it and make sure not to. Because I mean, I know that as competitive as this Wild Hog season was, it's going to be. People are going to be intense next season. There's going to be no messing around, you know.
Right.
There we go.
Got out. The Croxigor would be better in this format just because of the tail, but I never seem to trip people with him.
Yeah, I think it's. I mean, the 4+ is difficult, But with the dodge roll, it's not impossible, you know?
Right, yeah. It's with everyone having dodge, it's not nearly as big a deal as I originally gave it credit for.
Right now,
I've never played a Stunty league. Like, this is new to me.
Yeah, me either. That's what the Underworld Denizens picked. That's what that was all about for me. I was like thinking I was going to do something cool and original that most people wouldn't have seen. I'm sure you were kind of going with the same idea with the lizards. Go for something a little different, you know.
I actually, my thought process was with the lizards was, and if you like playing lizards, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not really shitting on people, although I make it sound like I am a lot. My thought process with the lizards was the lizards are so friggin' broken in actual regular, you know, leagues that.
Right.
Even without the Saurus, it's probably like a really good team. And then my first game, I like 4-0'd someone. I forget who I played. I think it was Stradivarius.
Mm-hmm. Oh, with his halfling. Well, see those guys.
No, I was playing. I think maybe it was halflings. I 4-0'd someone though. It was.
Mm-hmm.
I actually felt bad. It was like, wow, that was way better than I thought it would be.
Well, thus far, I've only played against Zara the Slayer whenever I've played the halflings. Like, both halflings brought Zara against me, and it was just a nightmare. Like, you know, it's like, I did
not actually have to fight her. He did not. Oh, God.
And it's the blocking! Oh, man. Oh, all those rerolls. Oh, no. He's damaged. Convincing John, no! I thought he had bought his way out of the problems there. And here comes the foul. Nothing special. And just in case you guys don't know, if there's no armor break, then there's no chance of being ejected. So, although you, if you roll doubles, then,
doubles is what it is.
Right.
Even if you don't break it, if you roll a double, you're out.
Oh, really?
If you break it, if you break it. The thing is, it's double on the armor or the injury. So if you break it, you're more likely to get caught, because there's 2 chances at a double.
Well, that's good knowledge.
What you're thinking of, which is ironic because it's like arguably the worst skill in the game, is sneaky get.
Oh yeah, right. The plus 1, 2.
If you have that, you will not get caught if you did not break the armor.
I get it. So it disables ejections on non-armor break doubles.
Right.
Oh.
But it's often considered the worst skill. And most people will say, if you're not setting up fouls to break armor, why are you doing them to begin with?
Right. Yeah. I guess that makes sense. I've heard of sneaky get on orc linemen.
Most people gang foul. Dirty player is what you're thinking.
Oh yeah. Yep. You've
dirty
got me again.
Is the opposite. That's like considered one of the best skills in the game. Like every team will try to get one of those because it's effectively mighty blow, but on fouling.
Come on, boom. Oh man.
Yeah, my Croxigores fails me a lot on blitzes too. I mean, I know I used them right off the bat, but that's because I needed him to do it to surf you.
All right. Well, at least it didn't waste that reroll on the loner that I would have inevitably failed. I don't think I've ever passed a loner roll.
I passed one earlier today, and then I failed 2. So. I don't know.
so
I don't really like it. Usually I try to get pro on those players.
Man, we broke armor? He's stunned. Hey! Prehensile Tail did it!
There it is. Did you fail on a 4?
I rolled a 1 on the first one I saw. I didn't see the second one.
Or you wouldn't have failed on a 4, it would have been a 3.
Right,
yeah, you
yep.
did. So that really was the thing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're alright. We're okay, boys. Just that that surf in the beginning really did a number on me.
Yeah, that was the idea.
I've got to try to keep my players on the field now.
I wasn't even necessarily trying to hurt him, although yes, please, thank you.
Yeah,
But,
right.
I was just like, all right, and I can start off hopefully just with one less goblin to worry about.
Ooh. Whoa. Yeah, you'll be able to shift the pitch super far on me. I mean, just goblins don't. I mean, they don't have the movement of skinks at all.
None of the Stunty players
Yeah.
do. That skinks are really freaking good.
Yeah, and I think that's to make up for the Sauruses being pretty skillless, right? But I mean, they still have high strength. I mean, they're not much worse than
Saurus are also really good.
Yeah. I guess there is no neg trait to the Lizardmen. I mean, they have super high moving, and I mean, strength 2. It's not like they're strength 1 or anything, you know. They still have armor 7, so.
Value-wise, they're the best stunning, just because.
Yeah.
I guess their negative is, well, you can't throw them, but throwing is a very unreliable tactic to begin with. Oh, I suffered that.
Oof.
Whenever you'll get one.
Oh, come on, Large Marvin. Come through it, buddy.
I'm missing a game.
Well, first we have to find out if there's any more games left.
Oh, that was one of my better skins.
Alright. Keep moving. Get our players over here if we can. Alright. That is
The Lizardman weakness, I think, is just they start kind of slow because they don't have any block.
right, but that's the same as my Black Orcs. Oh,
Right.
I guess there's
But you
no
have the
on the whole
blitzers,
team.
though.
Yeah, I guess
Right,
that makes
yeah,
sense.
the whole team kind of lacks block.
Just nothing. I guess with the troll without block is
With all the dodge, I've found my Croxigor less useful than... Like, his most useful thing is the tail, not the strength 5.
right. Well, what else do we have here?
Be careful going for it, it's snowing.
Right. Oh
Or
man.
fall on your ass, I'm fine with it either way.
Yeah, 67% going for it are not fun. Oh Jesus. All right, I think this is it. I think this is our only. And we can't really stop you though, due to the whole.
I have been passing my dodges this game, and my previous game that was not the case.
Hey, Chaka. No long-term effect. We're still okay.
Oh, he's leveling up. I need to foul him and kill him.
Uncle Traveling Matt. He's one of my favorite Fraggles.
Yeah, I watched that show when I was a kid.
Oh, we gotta do it. There we go. That's probably, I don't know. It's just oh, there's so much dodge. There's no real way to make sure that you stay in one place, you know? Get my 1 dies in here at the end.
I have bad experiences with one dives. I don't usually take them unless it's
Right.
unless I don't have it, you know, like a real choice.
Right. In a standard league, I typically wouldn't, but at this point, I'm just having a good time. I don't feel like I have a competitive team. I really feel like, I mean, out of all the teams I've ever played, it's like, I feel like I'm playing with halflings or something, you know?
Jesus Christ.
Ooh. The last reroll's gone. Ooh, man. You're gonna get that surf on me?
No, I can't serve. Well, I guess I could have, but not where I went.
Oh, right. You just grab that early touchdown. Oh, I've got 2 players off, which means that you're going to call on my secret weapon. That's... Oh...
If it wasn't snowing, I might have stalled that another turn by, like, going for it, but not in the snow, and then you could have caught him otherwise.
Yeah, so I'm in for some trouble now. I only get my secret weapon for... I guess 5 turns.
If the kickoff event is a free ride, then...
We'll see how it goes. Oh, that would be nice. A kickoff event of a free bribe. I just realized what
I
you
hope
said.
it's like lose a turn or
throw a rock.
Blitz. Throw a rock on your spinning guy.
Or my troll.
Just remove him from the pitch. No, the spinning guy. He'll just be gone.
Ooh.
Or what's it called? Pitch invasion. Also hitting the spinning guy, the star player, Fez.
Right. Anytime he goes down, he's out. I don't know why I set my horn gobbo where I did. I think that's really gonna hurt me. I guess I should take the gobbos. Because in my head, gobbos are just such shit that like I don't take them seriously. But for this team, all my team is made of gobbos. So it really runs me into problem because I'm so used to all my greenskins having my gobbo be just like, ooh, one adjacent square. That's not...
I don't know how that works with the
not super
ball and chain.
See how that... Maybe that'll work for me somehow. Okay. Put you in there. We'll put you here. And that's good enough for me. See if we can catch it. Alright. So we'll make ourselves a little mini goblin cage over here. And we'll see what we can do with our big boy. A bigger boy. KO. Away he goes. Oh man, I really was hoping to give you one surf back, you know. I can go for it. Is it worth it? Is it worth it for going for it? I mean, he is a loner. I'll say no. I'll say no, not this time. Alright, we'll go ahead and stay where we're at. Move him up to here. Get another hit. Go ahead and send him up. Stay right where we're at. Try to get these hits. Of course, I get the both down when it's actually not convincing John. Well,
I've gotten like 2 or 3 of those already.
Right? It's. I mean, I've got the.
No pity from me.
We do it. Oh, we ran out of time. Oh, stunned. At that point, I mean, I had my cage set up. I kind of want to save the, but I have like so many rerolls. I think that the way to play this Underworld Denizens team would have probably been more like a halfling team. Ooh, got me. That is painful. I should have moved one more up. One more goblin. If I would have followed with that goblin, I think I would have been able to keep my strength.
I would have had to move another skink over.
Right. Well, there goes the secret weapon, folks. But yeah, I think secret weapons are. I mean,
the chainsaw is proven to be really good in this league, but
yeah, I always have. So I have poor luck with chainsaw rolls.
Right, but everything in this league is like armor 7.
That's true. Ooh. Oh, injure.
Injuries are coming hard for me.
All right. What do we do here, folks? Let's make a... Come on, blitz him. Jesus Christ, man. I hate dodge so much.
You really are just better off blitzing with convincing John.
Yeah, like well.
I wish my blocking skink wasn't missing this game. Like that's who
right?
I would not really be doing this Croxagore. I'd be trying to both down you. Because it's kind of like having tackle. That one of your options is good as opposed to being bad.
Right. Oh, come on, guys. So we're out of blitzes. We're not exactly going to get enough strength to take on... Oh, maybe... You know what? We're doing it, buddy. We're going crazy.
You're going to one-die the...
You know it. I've got convincing John with block. Yeah, I'm red dying with block. Ah, reroll it. Oh, nothing. We're okay, though. We're okay. Let's go ahead and follow up.
I'll do that again with the other list.
Right? Right? I might as well. I'm going for it, man. We're going all
really?
out.
Oh my god. All
hey!
Right, well, that was actually, that was scarier than I thought it would be.
Oh, man. Because if I can get that Croxagore out, it's worth it, man. I don't want to be standing next to him. I want to make him blitz.
Unlikely to happen.
Either he has to blitz, or I don't get hit by the strength 5 Croxagore. So I'm a happy camper. Ooh, come on, Moki. Was Moki the one you were asking about?
Moki, what do you mean?
You were asking about one of the Fraggles
no,
in the beginning.
I was asking about your troll. Why wasn't
oh,
he
right.
named after one of the gores?
Right, right.
They're like huge. They're huge, and
I probably did miss out on a chance to be lore specific there. Oh no. That's a perfect foul, though. I think it was like...
No one likes you, Moki. You fucking hippie.
I think that was like 90% chance of taking him off, so...
She's a dirty hippie. No one likes her.
Damn hippie.
Wasn't she the hippie? The
yeah, with
peace, love...
Right, with the long hair and shit.
I don't know. They all had long hair, as far as I remember, but there was a hippie. There was another girl with pigtails. There was a dude who had no eyeballs because his hat covered him.
Right, no.
And then there was, and I don't remember what the other two really. They didn't really have any distinctive features.
Yeah, special. Well, I had to reach pretty deep. I only remembered a few of them. Like Convincing John, I don't even think was a Fraggle. I think he was the.
That one doesn't even ring a bell.
Yeah, he was like the traveling like trader. So that he was like a whole, whole different. He wasn't a Fraggle at all. So it's not.
I remember the trash heap. I remember that shit too.
The Fraggle I remembered the most was the world's oldest Fraggle. That was like where I originally came up with the idea.
I don't actually remember that one either.
Oh!
Went for it in the snow, man.
Yeah. Oh, it's all right. We got rerolls. We still got one left. Hey.
I would have taken the dodge over the go for it in the snow at least.
I did take a dodge.
You did? Maybe not him.
Oh yeah, I got a.
Yeah, you did. Sorry, but you also.
I guess I could have. Yeah, I guess I could have two dodge it. You're right.
You could have done like one dodge roll and then went, and measured it from there.
I'm just like so out of the loop with stunties that I'm not used to going for such crazy shit. I'm used to playing like such a measured game with so much control, and these gobos are just like full on balls to the wall. You've got to go crazy with them to do anything.
I'm kind of having to do the same thing to some degree.
Yeah.
I don't have any muscle.
Yeah, luckily I've gotten a couple of skink injuries so far, and one of them was your sure feet skink. Oh no, I don't want a prehensile tail on him. Hey! Oh, sneaky little gobos.
Drop kick me.
Let's see, what do we do here? Let's get that blitz. Hey! Jesus Christ, come on, buddy. Something. Just something. Hey, buddy. Tied it up. Well, I got the blitz. That was the key. And I think you've got 2 turns still, right?
The what?
You've still got 2 turns?
No, 1.
Oh,
we will
okay.
have 1. Because you kicked me.
Right. Okay. Get Moki in here. And Boober. Side bottom is my favorite player thus far.
Barbara Bush died today.
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty crazy.
I don't even like her, but oh well.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like I didn't really like the Bush as much before, but ever since we've had Trump, I really, really like Bush now. Like, it's amazing, like, just how much comparison, like, makes you realize what you had. Like, just
pretty much all of them.
Like, an affable doofus seems like the best possible circumstance we could have. Like, I miss the affable doofus, you know?
Junior.
Exactly.
There are parts of Senior that were crazy, like putting Dan Quayle as fucking. Oh my god, I'm having like an aneurysm.
Vice President?
Yeah.
Oh no, I mean, to be honest, I mean, I really don't care that much about the politics of it either way. but I want them to just be like generally happy people. Like, it's like, I feel like optimism should be like a required trait of the president. Like, because all Americans are so optimistic, you know?
Well, Trump's very optimistic. He's the best at everything.
Well, that doesn't count. Informed optimism. My poor wife is over here trying to be as quiet as she can while this is recording.
Oh, now the snow is gone. Watch it come back as the kickoff event for the second half.
Right?
Die. 1,000 deaths.
Well, and now you... Can you actually... Let's see. Strength 5... Yeah, I guess you can, huh? Ooh, buddy.
I do that shit really quick in my head. I'm good at that. Unless someone is playing with something awkward, like someone that has more strength than they usually would, like a strength enhancement
right.
or an injury.
Like turn Strength 5 Chaos Warrior.
Oh yeah, I've that's a good example. Yeah, like I can't tell you how many times I've went and tried to go for what in my brain is like, all right, 2 die, and then it's like a 1. It's like, oh, all right, I fucked that up. I didn't realize that there was a strength enhancement.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing that actually does confuse me is playing with horns. Horns will also do that to me when you're blitzing.
Right. Well, I was stupid. I mean, putting that horns over on the edge like that is just so dumb. I should have kept him like in the back, you know, in blitz position. I don't know what I was thinking. In my head, I was going to attack you.
You didn't see the surf. Yeah. You just didn't see the surf. You were setting up for defense, which means I got to set up second. It's dangerous putting someone only 2 spaces away if they can get to see you do it and appropriately plan.
Yeah, my good buddy Tomek Magic Potato. I play him my orcs versus his dwarves. I probably played 50 or 60 times, and he's so nasty with those troll slayers. And the amount of times I've been surfed by him is just. I
love troll slayers because they start with block and frenzy. All you got to do when they level up is just stand firm, and they immediately will surf you, and you can't do it back.
I should have re-rolled that one, and now I've left one on the table. Either way, good half, man, good half. Yeah, and I don't know if you saw, I mean, his sidestepping Troll Slayer.
That's another thing that'll do it, but that's a double roll.
Right, but he got that, I think, his first level up this season on Pirate Joe.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, just,
if you didn't roll double, I usually take my first Troll Slayer, and I will actually put stand firm.
Right.
Get a double.
Right, so you can completely control the edge for damage.
Like I can, because with the frenzy, he's really good at surfing, but he's also good at being counter-surfed.
Right, especially with that low armor, you know.
Firm, the only way to do it is if they have Juggernaut, and Juggernaut is really rare.
Right. Yeah, Juggernaut. I don't know. I think maybe an ogre.
Juggernaut counter, stand firm, and then grab will counter sidestep if you're trying to surf a surfer, however that's said.
So I think sidestep is the skill I hate playing against the very most. Mostly because I feel like at least when I mostly play my orcs, I like to play more of a control game, and sidestep like ruins that. Like I had the hardest time against your ogres. I mean, I think you beat me, right?
Yeah, you're like one of the only, if not the only person I beat. No, I ended up beating the halflings too. Because
all those Noblar sidestepping, like it just throws off my, threw me out of whack. And of course, I have no tackle as early in the season as I played you either, which is always fun. All right, what can we do? Well, there's nothing really to do here. There's no. I guess we can just kind of make a little bit.
Hold on, give me a second. Yeah. I mean, actually, you keep doing your turn. Sorry.
All right. So guys, while Alagass is taking a break, we will take this time to say subscribe to BlackIron Battles. Come check me out. There's a good Total War Warhammer 2 tournament going on with Shadow Online Gaming I've been doing. We've got some great battles coming up. All right. And my spiel is over with. Okay, come on. Smack something. No. Cuddle Monster number 2. He is not my friend.
That's the better troll.
Yeah.
Your troll can mutate.
I know, that would have been awesome.
Which is just probably the second best tree after General.
Right. In my mind, when I was picking all of these things, you should have seen what was going to happen with my team as it progressed. I had like a 16-game season in my head when we were starting this thing, you know.
Oh, right.
Like,
you were thinking blocking, claw, troll.
Exactly. I would two-headed big hand goblins with like, you know, my horn guy. You know, it's like just unrealistic. I can imagine it's the same as you felt when you picked all your stuff for our Wild Hogs League, for picking the ogres, thinking, oh, you know, no problems here.
I was thinking, oh, all these newbie scrubs are gonna. I can play a crappy team and still win, but turns out, crappy team or not, if you roll a bunch of ones, you're not gonna win.
Exactly. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what you do.
I pulled off 2 or 3 draws against games I probably should have lost, but you don't get to reroll your winnings when you draw. That also hurt me. I rolled several ones on my winnings.
Oh, man.
Don't get to reroll ones if you get a draw or a loss.
That has happened to me like 4 or 5 games. I've gotten a 1 or 2. I'm 10th in the earnings. I don't know what you are, but I'm pretty sure.
I don't even know how to look. How do you look?
Oh, that Goblin Spy website that I set it all. So I set us up on. It's called More Direct Goblin Spy, and it's like a stats website.
Put a link in our little chat if you can sometime. I'll look at it. I'll tell you what I am. I don't remember it being too good on my end.
Don't really.
Oh, you got him.
Convincing John does it, folks. I should have used my blitz there just to move him after the turn, since I hadn't used it otherwise. Then I could have moved him to block this hole that you're going to run right into.
That's more or less the idea, yeah.
Oh man, and you've got all 3 rerolls again this half. I was feeling good last half when you had to use your rerolls right away.
I wasn't. I hated it. I was very irritated.
Less than ideal.
Something like that, yeah. It was one of those, like, why is this happening now? Why not on, like, turn 4? Why turn 3 and 2? I got Bob the Ogre talking trash on this game.
Oh, I have him turned off.
I usually do. I turn them back on. They're funny for me sometimes, but other times I just don't want to hear them.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. Wembley. Wembley, you did it, buddy. You made it through 1 turn.
Boober, Dimply, Side Bottom, Moki, Convincing John, Gobo. I think Gobo was the main character. That sounds familiar. I don't know who Red is. I don't know who Boober is. The thing I found fascinating about that show when I was little is we're aliens.
Right. That was the cool part. Like, the humans are the weird ones,
Humans
you know?
are aliens, yeah. This is kind of like playing the elf team in this kind of a league. I'm the weakest strength-wise in the league, but I've got all the movement, which I guess isn't exactly the same, but...
Oh, dang it. I still didn't get it. Come on.
I actually put him there just so you couldn't blitz him, but I guess I'll take that.
Well, that's that. Oh, and I don't make it. I don't make it out of the tackle zone, folks.
You don't deserve to make it. You're named after little friggin' dust mite things. I don't even really know what the Fraggles are supposed to be.
I think they are. They're dust mites or termites or something.
I don't know.
I always thought they were termites, but I mean, obviously termites don't have fuzzy hair and shit. But
I really don't know what they were supposed to be. If they're even supposed to be anything.
Yeah,
I actually got a pal.
Here goes nothing, folks. Side bottom takes a hit and is injured. Mighty blow does it.
He didn't do the cooler attack animation. The Croxygore has an attack animation where he bites you. He just bites the fuck out of you.
Oh, that's cool.
It's probably the coolest attack animation in the game. He does like a 360 head spin into a crocodile snap.
And just chomps you down.
Basically, yeah. Alright, can I get a 2 die on you? Yep. Alright, I gotta make 1 dodge.
Oh, man.
Nope. Ain't working.
So 3 players down means I got what, 10 players remaining? Not too bad.
Yeah.
That's not the worst.
You even after those injuries, I was like, man, he's still got 11 people. This sucks.
Because I had that.
And then I only had 11. So every guy you heard on me is taking its toll and fighting war, or however you want to say that. I took guard over break tackle just because I did not want to be blitzing with him as often.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been doing it a lot this game.
Yep, let's do it.
Oh, he's going for it. I missed the snow. Bring the snow back.
No.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know if that.
You don't gotta use your rerolls, dude. You know, it's totally, man. It's totally like optional, you know.
I could just skull it down, right?
I think it'll help me win. So I think it's a good idea.
I think I just need to get the hell out of here, really. I think we're just gonna get the hell out of here. There we go. And we'll just keep doing the same. Alright. I want to get to here. Yeah, why not? Oh, the last one!
Did he die? No.
Nah, we're okay.
What a shame. Better off dead, I think.
He probably should just stand up and continue on, you know? Keep calm, soldier on. Something of that sort. I can't believe the amount of dodges and going for it I just made. If I would have just made one more, that would have been it. Then I would have just had to make a 1 dive. But stunties are crazy. They like having so many of them really makes me push the envelope on what I thought that the players could even do. Like there are things that I try in games with regular teams that I would have never tried now had I not played Stunty League, you know?
Sometimes you got to be a little risky.
Right.
It just depends on the risk. What's the risk? What's the reward? What are the chances?
Right. But I mean, it since it stretches, you know, stretches what I'm willing to try, I think, and then later on ooh. Wembley is proving very slippery. Ouch. Dimpley's going down though.
I lost my last game, even with like the few times I was very successful on my dodges. I think I had like a 48% dodge rating last game. I was just losing turn after turn.
Yeah, that's not great. All right, let's go convincing John. You did it, buddy. Oh,
there's another one. I'm not even gonna bother pronouncing that shit. I don't. How would you pronounce that? Because it's one word. Adohi Mundilasi.
Adohimundulashi. Adohimundulashi. Adohimundulashi.
And to be fair, we're also like using like English pronunciations. It's probably not even actually how that should be said.
Yeah, well, I think that any time that you try to say something with an accent when you're reading it out, that's racist. Like how I just immediately put on an Indian accent there. Like how do I know what fucking kind of name that is? Okay, what do we do here, folks? We just take it. Take it like a man. I guess we have to. I would have rather moved some more players. But I'm not getting rid of all my rerolls. Oh, man. I do have one open cage part, though.
Oh, I'll get a pal one of these days. Probably not. Come on, pal. It's got to be a pal.
Hey, there it is.
I actually would have taken like a boat down at that point, honestly.
Oh, wow.
That's why I like the catch skill. Now, where do I go if I want to get out of dodge? Can't really get out of everyone's dodge.
Hey, dodge skill worked. Come on. Oh, man. This is looking bad for me now, all of a sudden. What's going on here? Let's see. Is there any way to help out a little? That seems like a lot of dodges.
J-Watt, I had no problem making his. With his orcs, honestly, he was playing. We're in a mixed team league. And his goblins were failing dodges left and right, even with dodge. But his orcs, I think, failed like 2. And they were constantly dodging.
I'm just going to go for the 1 die here. I could have gotten the 2 die.
Hindsight. This is the same thing the other goblin did. At least he didn't get stunned, so I guess he's tougher than the other goblin.
Right? It's okay. We gotta take those both down. There's nothing we can do. Ouch.
There it is.
Oh,
Chomp.
not red. He's an up-and-coming star. I heard he's getting mutated.
Is he really?
I can't reach it. No. Jesus.
Right, what can actually reach?
That is so far.
Yeah, this is what I mean by like I figured this team would be really good in this format. All right.
Oh,
you
this
can
is
still put
awful.
tackle zones on me.
This is awful. Not anymore. I can't.
Oh, you have
One, yeah, 1 tackle zone.
Want to guess what I'm gonna try to do to him?
No.
Oh, yeah, but even just a push is actually very good for me. You know what? Let's have some fun.
No. Oh. That's it. There goes my hopes and dreams. Oh, if I had just had my horn goblin, I know everything would have been okay. We'll get some hits in at least. Not much left we can do here, folks.
If the troll gets one more injury, you'll get a mutation, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's been that way ever since the first game. Like the very first game I played, he got 2 injuries, and I've never managed to get another one since.
Fraggle has been averaging at least 1 injury a game, which is decent. I think he's actually caused a couple with the tripping, but
yeah, that doesn't count.
I don't get reward for that. Yeah, they don't give you nothing for those.
Well, that's all we can do, folks. I guess we can maybe.
You gotta chase the skink a little.
I can't catch him. He's too fast.
That's true, but if you don't move at all, I can just stall the game out.
Well, the game's over at this point. I think chasing you is.
You can throw a goblin, and I'll laugh.
Hey, there we go. We'll give that a try. I didn't even think of that. Maybe next turn.
Goblins enough. I play a lot of crazy teams, and that includes goblins and ogres. I don't throw that often, but I try. With the ogres, I'm more likely to like throw an outlaw to try to kill you if you like group up.
Ah! I did not make it through the Croxiver's tackle zone. Oh man, that was.
You actually failed without his tail, amazingly enough.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. 2 2s. Oh man. Throwing a goblin, huh? It's like you kind of don't want to throw a good goblin, though.
As a general rule, no, you want to throw a shitty one. unless you've got one that has movement that you need.
Right.
I don't see sure feet or sprint or plus.
Yeah, no. The only thing I have is convincing John over here. Dude, Dimply, all he had to do was hold on, and I would have at least had the 2 going for it to get a tackle zone.
Alright, he's just getting pushed around. But I'm
Go, Boo! Careful over there, buddy. That guy's a lot bigger than you. Let's see.
My dog is just farting all night.
Oh, you did it, buddy. You did it, convincing John. All right, let's go throw a teammate. Okay. You've got it, buddy.
Oh, he rolled. Oh, he rolled stupid.
Double ones.
It was double. I wish you'd passed the stupid, but gotten double ones on the eating. That would have been funny.
He just sets him right back down, along with all my hopes and dreams.
That's another reason you should have named him a gourd, because I think they tried eating for. I don't actually know what they wanted with Fraggle. There was one that always tried catching.
Right, I think he was just like generally hungry though, right? Like
I don't know if he was trying to eat him, or if it was like us when we capture a frog and we torment the poor fucking thing.
Right. Good, good a push. That's what I was hoping for. You see. No, no.
I don't think it was. I think you're lying.
And that's it for me. Well, that was a good game, man. Really good game.
Be risky. I'm
That's
already playing in a meme league.
I feel like I was pretty close. If I had just managed to hold on to it for a little bit longer, but the speed of those skinks is crazy too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's.
I mean, without. All right. Well.
You've got what, 2 turns? So it's you've got.
Yeah, I've got to throw
the ball in the hands of a goblin and chuck his ass up down the field.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. All right.
You have not killed my loner yet. My loner.
Right.
Stink.
Well, you know, I haven't gotten really a lot of big hits yet. I mean, I guess I've taken off 4 guys with injuries. I'm not sure if all of those were inflicted, though. I know some of those were failed dodges or anything, you know. See, I've got some characters that at least leveled up.
I think I have 1. I could have sworn I saw someone. Let me look. Yeah, I do. I got 1. You heard him, though. He's on. Yeah.
All right, let's see how this goes. We've got 1 turn left.
I got 1. I think you got 2, right?
No, I just looked. I've only got 1.
Well, you've got the best chance to go for it, because now you don't actually have to worry about the. You just got to worry about chucking them.
Let's go. All right. You've got this, buddy. You've got it. Oh, world's oldest Fraggle. It's all on you, man. You've got it. Okay. Okay. Reroll it.
I was gonna say that's actually too low of a throw. If it was a throw of like 5, you could have still landed remotely close to where you wanted to.
Okay. Well.
Now you can, I guess, punch. With and John and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, I'm really. And yeah, throw teammate counts as your pass action too. So
yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. I try to remind people that. People just don't seem to remember that. That counts as your throw.
Well, I think that honestly, at this point, when you know, for me, it's like it's a Hail Mary. There's not much I'm gonna do at this point. I literally couldn't even throw it far enough to score. Really, I can at least get one more hit off. No, because look, see, it's turned 16.
Yeah, no, I mean, no, I said you could have.
Oh, right.
The troll failed you.
Well, yeah, had the world's oldest Fraggle actually. I mean, what did he toss him with, a 1?
He rolled a 2, and then you re-rolled it into a 1. You needed like a roll of a 4 or a 5 at least.
All right, and we got no hits. So we're finishing it off strong. We are finishing it off strong. We're going to go way back here. And there we go. And we'll end it. End it for me. So close and yet so far away. Ooh. No Croxagore last hit. The ones are infectious, man.
He's actually pretty obedient in this game. He's not been so in previous ones.
And down they go. Good game, man. Oh, I felt so so in touch with it that second half. I really thought I was gonna
roll a 6 on the winnings.
Ooh, get that money. I
rolled a 6 on the winnings in my other game too. So.
All right.
Coming back.
Ooh. So Gobo got the. Yeah, Gobo got the MVP.
I think he already had a few points, so I think he leveled.
Yeah, he just leveled up. Yeah. Yeah, I think I had leveled up 3 goblins. Let's see, Gobo.
We have 2 more games. We have 2 more games after this.
Hey, Gobo got doubles.
I thought there were supposed to be playoffs.
Gobo got doubles, so I can get him something cool. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm in the lead in this friggin' league because it's just the speed. The speed is so movement is so good in this. I think it's the best stat personally, but movement is just so good in this game.
Yeah, I think we're grabbing block. I've got 2 blocking goblins now. How many games do you think there is left? Did you check?
There's 2. There's 2 more. We got 1 more.
Oh man, that's not even.
Or we got 2 more after this. I thought he was doing 2 Stunty leagues and he wanted like the best of each in a playoff. I don't know if that's.
I just got
the case.
I just got doubles a 10, so I think I'm gonna grab +1 movement. Actually, I don't know. I think that's not really good enough.
10. Yeah. I'd probably take blocker. I'd probably take a general scale blocker tackle over movement. No, if it was just a 4 and a 6, yeah,
right.
Great. You're still not gonna catch me, and you've already got all. You're still just as fast as every other team.
I think with 2 blocks, let's get.
All right, I will actually have a blocking player next game, but you benched one of my sure feet ones, one of my quickers.
I don't really have. Let's see. I could get sure hands.
I like sure feet. Sure feet's decent.
Yeah, I think I'll grab sure hands. I think I'll get somebody who can pick up the ball. That'll be nice.
Oh, you got another double, so you got 2 blockers and now a sure hands.
Yeah,
I
get.
Yeah, I would respect that decision because sure hands is a good skill, and it's not like you're going to be outnumbered on the blocking skill.
Right. Now I've got my last one, mutation, maybe. Get 2 heads on him. 2 heads is just so cool.
It's really good on your goblins because they dodge on 2-ups.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you took it over the horns when you had a blocker, or did you get the horns before the blocker?
The horns was my very first player. I thought I thought I was going to use him to level up into blitz, like
blitz nonstop, and then you got the block. Yeah,
right. It was the first game. I was thinking like,
he's still not useless though. There'll be instances where his horns will be more like if you're trying to surf someone and they're on the edge. Right. You don't actually want to both down. You want to push them out. I mean, both down is fine. You can get experience for it, but if you push them out, they're just gone for that drive.
Yeah.
It's a good team. Let's see who's leveled the most. It's saying me. No, it's saying you. But then again, I'm short a player. I'm short like a.
Are you talking about the actual
player.
team value?
Yeah, the team value.
Oh yeah, well I've also got what 6 fan factor, 2 coaches assistants, 2 cheerleaders.
Right. But I mean, I'm rated really high, and I've got like a value 80, so I'm really at 1080.
Well, I've got 3 double skills, so that gives me, you know, a 30K for each of those.
They're rated the lowest, but they usually want to be.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, now I've got horns, 2 blocks, 2 heads.
That Scruffle Buff is actually playing the halflings correctly. He leveled up his stadium, and he bought Knuffles' altar.
Get that
hire Puggy for like 10.
Right, makes it super cheap
And
on your star players.
As shitty as he looks on paper, he's good for what the halflings can give. He's good for this league.
Yep, so that puts me dead last. That is funny.
Stradivarius did the same thing, Knuffles' altar.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm gonna cut off the video and get it uploading so everyone can watch it. Thanks so much for the good game, man, and I want to thank you guys all so much for watching. This has been another one of BlackIron's battles.